Definitely. I mean, for me, if I've been training and you know, using the fitness ball and the stretching and all the core work, I will feel it. Like I'll go out and I'll duck dive and I'll jam through waves, like big waves, and I'll be, you know, I'll feel strong, and likewise if I'm doing a turn off the top, it in turn breeds confidence. So if you're feeling fit and strong, then you will also feel confident.
She's one of the fittest girls on tour. She has by far like pretty much the best body shape, just right for how a surfer's body should be.
She epitomizes like what being fit is, and like being a role model, and also like a professional athlete. She's well-rounded like that.
I know, I think maybe if you follow the steps you might have half a chance of rocking it like sauce.
I grew up in a little country town, Nambour, Australia. It was just like a really small town. I had 5 sisters and my mum, so there was 7 of us girls in the house. It was pretty fun. When I was about 13, we checked out a house that was right across the road from the beach, and the guy hadn't even sold it to us yet, and we kind of like went there and put our posters on the walls, and it was just like, I was like, Mum, we're buying this house, like we're getting this house, that's it. And pretty much picked it, and the guy that built it was like, oh, your kids have already got their posters on the walls, we feel bad, okay, like, so we sold my mum the house for a good deal, and so yeah, it's kind of ended up being destined to be a surfer, getting that house straight across the road from the beach. I first started surfing on like a big old single fin. It was like a board I just bought out of the paper, and I saved up like $30 or something, and I had my mom give me like the other half, and like I'll pay back. You know, it was really hard when you're learning and just getting worked all the time, and not many girls surfed, so it was a little bit, you know, intimidating and frustrating because you're just getting beat down all the time. And you know, I was riding this big board that I couldn't duck dive, but I just remember like the first few waves that I caught, I was just claiming, I was like, woo, I was just hooked. I was really stoked on it, and it was just like a really great experience and feeling. I pretty much knew that I wanted to be a pro surfer by the time I was about 16. Wendy Botha was like one of my idols when I was growing up. I went to like a Wendy Botha surf school at Noosa when I think I was like 15. And she was like the world champion at the time. And I pretty much sort of set my sights and all my energy destined into, you know, that's kind of what I put all my focus into, is like being on the pro tour and doing contests, like school surfing contests, and traveling around everywhere. I pretty much made that decision that that's what I wanted to do for my livelihood when I was 16 years old. Being a professional surfer and traveling around the world is like, it's kind of an all-encompassing thing. It's getting to do something that you love, and surfing different breaks all around the world, and different, you know, landscape and water temperatures and people and languages and all that. So it's really an amazing experience, and it's a great way to live, definitely. I feel really blessed that I've been able to do it.
Serena's definitely very focused when she's dedicated to something, but she's also really like fun-loving and pretty cruisy.
I mean, one of our nicknames for her is Tasmanian Devil. You know, it just kind of spins around and just like does her thing and has like tons of fun, but at the same time, like, she's super chill.
You know that she takes everything, especially like her surfing and her body, like seriously deep down behind, you know, all the joking around and the fun-loving Serena that you see.
And she's so fit that I'll train with her, and you know, maybe she hasn't even trained in a month or two, and she's like just as fit as you know. And Serena's like naturally really fit. I've trained for surfing pretty much my whole life. Even when I was, you know, 15, I would do, even though I wasn't doing it the right kind of stuff because I just didn't have the knowledge, I was doing, you know, like tons of push-ups and just sit-ups or something. I didn't really know about the fitball and stuff, but pretty much my whole life I have trained for surfing. You know, surfing is such a physically demanding sport on every level. You know, there's the paddling, the duck diving is like doing push-ups. If you've got that core strength and stability, you can be the best you can be and push yourself to, you know, you feel confident that if you're going up and doing a totally critical maneuver or pushing really hard, you feel you have that stability in yourself, like when you come and you land awkwardly, that you've got that core strength to bring you back up, and you can stick that maneuver or push out of it and draw back in on that to go into your next turn.
You know, it's such a key part to being not just like, you know, a good performer for like a short time, but like when you want longevity out of your talent and out of your career, that's where like the training and dedication to your health and fitness comes into play.
The best part about life is being healthy. There's nothing else that's any more important than, you know, your fitness and being healthy, because that determines your whole outlook and perspective on life. So if you're feeling good and fit and healthy, then, you know, the sun's shining for you, you know, you feel good about life.